Hello, gorgeous, beautiful stars! Paris Star Channel here welcomes you with a new and possibly a very exciting episode, but most importantly, the last one! The last one, because it is time to close the whole year of 2024. It is time to close the whole season 2024 on my channel. Oh my gosh! How is it possible? Already 1 year has passed? And so here I am with my own personal the best of luxury beauty for the past year 2024. Actually, guys, I am not even kidding. I chose just about 70 products from the luxury beauty that I consider one of the best for me, which is a mature, normal to dry skin. Absolutely the best of the cherry on top and the creme de la creme when it comes to luxury. Right over here it's going to be served. So guys, get ready, because the episode is probably going to be quite long, but at the same time quite worth watching, because I am going to show you from my personal the best of how to achieve this kind of an incredible look, absolutely beautifying, perfecting, airbrushing look that is just makes you gag and makes other gag when they look at you. So this is what are we going to do, this is what are we going to show you in today's episode. So yes, guys, if this is something that interests you, welcome. Please tune in to my channel, to the party, where we celebrate diversity and beauty, because diversity makes us all different. With our differences, we are all gorgeous, unique, and beautiful. Guys, let's start today's episode. The last episode in this year. The last episode in the season 2024 with Paris Star Channel. The subject, the best of my personal, the best of the luxury beauty for the year 2024. If this is something that interests you, tune in, because we're just about to start the wonderful and incredible celebration. Celebration, celebration. Woohoo! Woo! Okay, guys, you get the picture. We are celebrating. We are definitely celebrating this another year of my channel here in the beauty YouTube area. It's so much fun. It's incredible, and it is such a joy. Thus the celebration, and here I am preparing for you creme de la creme, the best of from me, in my opinion, when it comes to the luxurious beauty. Right now, when I look at my table, I see I guess just about like 70 luxurious products, and if each one of them would have a price tag of more or less 50 euros, 70 times, you might have thousands of euros. I guess more than 3,000 euros worth of the luxurious products right over here. Welcome to the in the area of the beauty lover, of the luxury beauty lover. Good, guys. So, before we are going to start anything, a little bit of a disclaimer. I am 45 years old. My skin is normal to dry. You can see it right over here. And I am a very big fan of a French type of a makeup. Makeup, no makeup. Makeup that is exposing and it's enhancing your inner beauty instead of covering your beauty and cancelling your beauty. So when I am looking personally for the products, I'm looking for the products that gives you light, medium, maximum medium coverage. And these are the products that are going to be featured in today's episode. So have that in mind. The second thing is we are all different. We are all different, and within our differences, we are all gorgeous, unique, and beautiful. What I like, you don't have to like, and vice versa. What you love, I don't have to be a very big fan of. We have all different tastes, and we have all different different personal products that we love and cherish. At the same time, this is something very important. I am not trying to sell you any of these products. So what I am trying to say is that I'm going to feature my personal best, but that doesn't mean at the same time that you need to run to the store and buy it, you know. Use your own consciousness, use your own, what I would like to say, act to your own needs and desires. You don't have to run immediately to the store and buy everything, what I call my own personal favorites. And the makeup that we are going to see today, it's going to be a result of a skincare as well that is implemented in my life, and that I'm very, very consistent on it. So it may happen if you might go and use the same products, and then you're gonna look at it doesn't look the same. Well, because it all depends on condition of your skin. So just a quick reminder, I am a very big fan of a skin cycle, I call it skin cycle technique, when I refresh, renew, and recover. 3R: refresh, renew, and recover, which means on the first evening I use exfoliation and I refresh. On 3 another evenings I'm using retinol, which means I renew my skin. And then on the next 3 evenings I recover from all of the previous days and whatever I have applied to my skin. During the day, I'm using serum with vitamin C. It's super important. That is enhanced with the sunscreen. That kind of a protection helps me to brighten my skin tone and to protect my skin from the external stressors, and most importantly from damaging UVB and UVA that is present and consistent in our lives all the time. Because some people think, okay, today it's not sunny, I don't have to wear the sunscreen. No, you have to wear the sunscreen every single time, because the UVB and UVA is present in our lives all the time. It's not like it's the sun damage, but it's basically the UVB and UVA that is persistent in our lives during the whole time. This is what I wanted to say. So for me, vitamin C enhanced with the SPF, this is something that I use every single day. Okay guys, oh my gosh, so that would be all when it comes to the disclaimer, and right now we're ready actually to start the favorites of the season 2024 when it comes to the luxurious beauty, my own personal opinion and my own personal favorite product. Alright guys, so here we are ready, let's go. There is a lots of things to digest, lots of things to talk about, over 70 products. Brace yourself, because there's a lot. There is a lot. The first thing, before we're going to start with anything, is what is on my nails? These are the questions that are most frequent, and not only on my channel from my lovely audience, but basically there's just like people are asking me all the time, what is on my nails? And the answer is only one. Kiko Milano Kiko Cosmetics. In my opinion, they have the best nail polish and the best nail toppers. So just allow me to feature some of them. Some of them, they're already from the discontinued collection, but oh my gosh, they're so amazing. The one of them, the best one, was from the collection that was called Stellar Love. And as you can see, there is some sort of a duochrome type of a situation in here. It might look a little bit punchy, but then eventually on the nails it is super subtle and it can transform any kind of a nail polish color into something new and magical. This is the thing that I was wearing most, and I got most of the questions from the discontinued Stellar Love collection. These are from the Kiko Cosmetics. But then again, oh my gosh, look at these toppers. Look at these amazing glittery toppers from the Kiko Milano. It's just the glitter in the full glory. Right over here. It's amazing. And then, when it comes to the Kiko Milano as well, look at these metallics. Look at these metallics. Oh, look at this. Like, what is oh. And what is this duochrome metallic happening in here? It is amazing. So today, if anyone would have been wondering what is on my nails, obviously it's Kiko Cosmetics, Kiko Milano, in the form of this nail polish, which is called Kiko Gold Reflections in the shade 003. And then on top of this, there is a glittery topper from here, this one, and it is the Kiko Holiday Premiere Glitter Nail Lacquer in the shade 001. So both of them combined together, they give you this kind of a super charming, beautiful, sparkly effect that is just mesmerizing, and people are just like every single time looking at my nails and admiring my nails. So this is what is on my nails. Kiko Cosmetics, Kiko Milano. They're limited editions. If you haven't been ever wondering, have a look, because they have a very large choice of incredible nail toppers and nail polishes. Second thing, when it comes to prepping my skin for makeup, and this is something that happens practically only when I am prepping my skin before makeup, and my skin is actually prepped right now with these products so that you can see it right now. This is how it looks like. So if you have been wondering what is on my skin, when it comes to the serum, Charlotte's Magical Serum is always happening wherever I'm wearing makeup. It contains polyglutamic acid, a very powerful moisturizing ingredient right over here. It never fails. I love it. And then guys, something super luxurious that I can't live without is the collection from Guerlain, which is called the Abeille Royale. As you can see right over here, you have the double serum. Oh my gosh, so good. So amazing. But then I just can't live without this oil. Without this oil, Abeille Royale Advanced Huile-en-EAU Jeunesse Youth Watery Oil. And it is really youth watery oil. As you can see right over here, you have some little droplets. As you can see it flies now all around. It is amazing. It unleashes when it touches your skin. I deeply advise you, or like recommend, if you'll ever be in a shop, take this oil. If you ever have a chance, give yourself 4 drops to your hand. Put it around your hand. Wait for the result. If you're not going to be mesmerized, then it's fine. But like me, I was like it's really some sort of a youth potion when I put on my face, and I was mesmerized. And I always use it while prepping my skin for makeup. So that would be all when it comes to the serums. And then when it comes to the creams, Charlotte Tilbury, through and through Charlotte Tilbury. So, Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, right over here. As you can see, this was from the limited collection with a Tinkerbell collaboration with Disney, but the cream still remains the same. It is the best cream in those kind of autumn to winter season, when it's just like very moisturizing and occlusive. It locks everything what you have put underneath, and it's just amazing. But then when it comes to the spring, and then when it comes to the warmer seasons, you have the Magic Cream Light, and then you have the Magic Water Cream. And they're absolutely amazing. This is the lighter version of the Magic Cream, which is very good for those seasons when it's warmer. And then when it comes to the summer season, the Magic Water Cream, it's amazing as well. As you can see, I'm not having a lot, because in summer, firstly, I do not wear a lot of makeup, and when I wear it, this is more than enough what I need during those 3 months of warmth and sun. And then when it comes to the under eye area, Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue. This is, in my opinion, one of the best creams for the mature under eye area, and this is what it is right now on my in my under eye area, ready and waiting for makeup. So yes, this is the Charlotte Tilbury amazing, luxurious skincare that is on my face all the time, and everything is topped with the UVB SPF filter that I love. The Korean Beauty, actually, Beauty of Joseon, is very good. I constantly explore lots of sunscreens, but the Korean Beauty proposes a super lightweight, moisturizing, hydrating SPFs, and they're very affordable. This is something that I love. Back in the past, I was loving Bobbi Brown, a vitamin enriched cream, but these days I'm like, this year I was like, I'm done. I'm done. What is going on? And there is no shade with what I'm trying to say, but this is my own personal opinion that I would like to share with you. Such marks, such brands as the Bobbi Brown, MAC Cosmetics, and Shiseido, they are having formulation with ingredients that have an opinion of being carcinogen, like BHT. BHT has an opinion of being a carcinogen. So, when it comes to the past, I can understand, okay, past is a past, everyone was formulating with such ingredients. But then when it comes to the new launches and reformulations and new serums, like there was a new vitamin serum from Bobbi Brown and new products, and they still contain an ingredient that is BHT, that is considered as carcinogen, I'm saying stop. Stop. And this is a very important thing as well to say. Lots of people from my lovely audience are asking me to feature some of the products, like from Shiseido, because they believe it's a skincare Japanese Asian brand, and it's so incredible. I know if I'm going to purchase a product that has a BHT as an ingredient, I might not be using this product a lot or at all, unless it blows my mind. But that's why such brands as Shiseido and Bobbi Brown and MAC Cosmetics are not appearing on my channel because of their formulation. And of course, if you would say, okay, if you're gonna use the foundation, that's totally fine. Okay, but if you're going to use any other products that contain the same ingredients, then you double or triple the intensity of such ingredient, and then is it safe? I don't know, but for me, I don't want to take unnecessary risks, especially when it comes to the lovely, wonderful formulations of new luxury products that I have in front of me that does the job, and they do not contain such ingredient. Good, so that would be all when it comes to this introduction, when it comes to my favorite personal skincare before makeup. And right now, let's jump into another part of this episode. Alright, so we know what is on my nails, right over here from Kiko Milano, but then if you would ask what is on my eyes, what has happened, and these are the products that are most frequently used on my eyelids, and this is the look that they gave me. Absolutely wonderful. So if you have been wondering what is on my eyelids, well, the first thing, you can prep your eyes. And things that I prepped my eyes most frequently was the concealer from Milk Makeup in the shade 4N. You don't really need a lot of this amazing concealer. It has an amazing coverage, and then it sets on its own and it stays on the eyelids for a very long time. Or, I don't know if you know, there is a brand that is called the Gosh, and it is a liquid eyeshadow right over here, and the liquid sparkle. I'm not using the liquid sparkle, but the liquid eyeshadow is absolutely amazing. Mine is in the shade 001, so you put it on your eyelids, it sets, and it won't budge. It won't go anywhere. It is a very good base, in my humble opinion, when it comes to the preparation of your eyelids and what is going to come right after this. And then what is actually coming right after this, where I put you, there you go. It's this one. Guys, it's Urban Decay Moon Dust in the shade Space Cowboy. Oh my gosh. This is so good. This is so good. It's like a powder formula that feels like creamy formula. And then it just shines with a thousands of sparkles right over here on your eyelids. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. And it is amazing. I absolutely love it. And this has been as a one and done eyeshadow topper on my eyelids most of the time. So simple. Either you're gonna put some sort of a concealer and put this, or you're gonna put some sort of a eyeshadow, it's gonna set, and you're gonna put this, and this is the effect that you're going to have. A very beautiful sparkly eyeshadow look. And then when it comes, guys, to the mascara, I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. I am not a very big expert when it comes to the mascaras. It's because I guess it's not a secret, I am not wearing makeup every day. And even if I'm going to not wear makeup every day, I'm definitely not wearing mascara every time I'm using makeup, which means that I'm using mascara really rarely, from time to time, just sometimes to accentuate my eye, like now, for example, for the sake of this video. So buying a full size mascara, for me it would be a waste of money, because I'm using mascara from January till June, and then from June till this, and then I'm throwing it away, and then from June till December I'm using a second mascara, and then I'm throwing it away. So I would have never be able to use a full-sized mascara. So what I'm doing, I'm using miniatures, and I am able to finish this miniature and throw it away and get another one and another one. So if you have been wondering what it is on my eyelids, or what has been on my eyelashes, actually eyelashes for the past 6 months, it was the Hourglass mascara. It's called the Caution mascara, a very interesting mascara that is not super dramatic, but definitely it accentuates your eyelashes, gives you some sort of a hello, we're over here, without being too heavy, too clumpy. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't do anything. It is absolutely a very beautiful mascara, in my opinion, that does its job. And then this is, guys, how it looks like. My eye look prepared for today from the most famous and most used product that I had a chance to use in the 2024. Good. So that is all what I wanted to say about this. And right now, let's jump into another part of this episode. Allow me to introduce you some of my favorite products of the year 2024. Alright guys, so we spoke about what is on my nails, we spoke what is on my eyes, we spoke what is on my face when it comes to the skincare that is preparing myself for the makeup. And right now let's jump into the first subject, which is primers, guys, primers. I personally believe in primers, and primer does not have to give me an instant visual effect by cancelling my pores. My pores, in my opinion, will never be cancelled. They're a part of me. So you can't cancel them, but I definitely believe in primers as the product that prepares my skin for the makeup, extends the longevity of the makeup, gives me some sort of an desired effect that is going to impact the makeup that I am going to wear. And my personal favorite products when it comes to the category of the makeup were, here we go. This is oldie but goodie, but I definitely love it and I continue exploring it, and this one, Dior Forever Velvet Veil Primer. It is an incredible, I don't know if you can see through. We're almost like 70% is used, and then it's still more. I love this primer. What this primer does, it is a super friendly primer for the mature skin that gives you this kind of like matte velvet veil, what is saying to do, which means that it's going to slightly blur, slightly smooth, but definitely it's going to mattify the areas you want to keep mattify without drying your normal to dry skin, which is super important. It does have a skincare as well. It is non-drying formula that I absolutely love. You're going to see it in the demo in just a second. This is one of my personal favorite primers that land in the area when I have most of the texture, which is my T-zone right over here and right over here when I have most of pores, and I just want to calm down this feature, because what I am actually doing is I am mattifying my T-zone and then I am enlightening, should I say. I put some sort of a light in my cheekbones as well. So that would be the primer that I used most in the year 2024 when it comes to the mattifying. And then when it comes to the enlightening, to put some sort of a light, I have actually two products, two amazing discoveries. The first one is Dior Forever Glow Star Filter. Oh my gosh, guys, such a lovely surprise. Mine is in the shade 1. As you can see, it is pretty matchy with my skin tone. And it is a very thick formula that gives you the most beautiful glow. And I guess the most important thing is, you don't need a lot to give yourself a beautiful glow. Less than a pump is going to be more than enough to put this in this area right over here to give yourself a little bit of a glow. A very beautiful matchy glow that doesn't give me some sort of a streaks, that doesn't give me some sort of a tint. It just melts and blends with my skin while giving me a beautiful, healthy skin effect. So for me, for example, this combo is one of the best combos that you can have when it comes to the luxury beauty. When you take the Dior Forever Velvet Veil, you put this in the T-zone, and then you take the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter and you put it right over here, so you're mattified whenever you need it, and then you're glowy whenever you need it. It is a wonderful combo. Another product that I would like to talk about, and it was a shocker. It was absolutely the shocker. It is the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Elevated Glow in the shade Cosmic Rose. We're almost done. I was not expecting this to happen. I was definitely not expecting, but this is the product that I'm using almost every day. Not only when I use makeup because it's so beautiful, not glittery, it just gives you this kind of an incredible glow, which means that you can put it slightly right over here on your cheekbones, blend it, and then it glows and it looks like your skin but better. On top of that, products from Lisa Eldridge, they are infused with skincare, but most importantly they are infused with Film Excel. And the Film Excel, it's some sort of a mesh that is going to give you a slight lift to your skin. It's not like gonna be a massive lift, but for me, that lift is definitely visible, and I love that kind of an effect. For me, as a person that has normal to dry skin right over here, that is very wrinkly, having some sort of a skin caring, glowy product that is not drying my skin and give me this kind of a smoothness and glow, this is something that I love. And despite the fact of a horrible formula, can you see, there are so many pearls right over here. It's just, when you look at this, I still love it. Because the effect it gives me, it is absolutely amazing. So this product has been mostly used in the year of 2024 more than any other when it comes to the glow. And the last product that I would like to talk about would be this one. The Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin and Makeup Enhancing Mist. Guys, can you hear it? I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this product. This is how much I used it. Because when it comes to the priming my face, I'm putting matte primer right over here. I'm putting glowy primer right over here. And then I'm spritzing it with a mist. And then I'm waiting for the effect to kick in, which is the glow, which is the Film Excel, the filming smoothing feature. And then a little bit of a matte in my T-zone. And then it's just like... my skin is absolutely ready for the application of the makeup. So these products are my personal best when it comes to the primers category, and this is something what I'm going to apply right now. Have a look and observe the effect that you're going to have starting from this to a completely new and different dimension. Alright guys, so we are prepped and primed, and right now it's going to sit a little bit on my skin while I'm going to touch a little bit of a next category, which is foundation. Guys, allow me now to approach so that you can have your own look into the situation. This is what the primers are doing to my skin, which is absolutely incredible. When it comes to the T-zone, it's slightly blurred and smooth. When it comes to my cheekbones, it is slightly glowy, and then there is a little bit of a spray that with a Film Excel it all smooths, and it always kind of like does it to my face. This is how it looks like, and this effect is how I love. And if I would do makeup, no makeup, like not at all makeup, I could go like this and I would already be very happy about the effect that I'm having. It is a very good skin perfecting preparation before even going further and doing the makeup. So guys, when it comes to the foundations, first let's touch all these bad goodies from the past year, and all these bad goodies, there are some of them. First, let's touch the skin caring formula that gives you a beautiful luminous finish, and it is this foundation. The foundation that is called Chanel Numero 1, and mine is in the shade B10. I deeply believe that is one of the best luxurious foundations on the market. That is absolutely incredible and breathable formula. Hey, there is a lot of luminosity in here because the foundations filled with skincare that came out this year, they definitely tone down when it comes to the luminosity. They give rather more of a natural looking luminous matte. This one is definitely radiant. This one is definitely glowy. This is a skincare serum infused foundation. My skin loves it. My mature skin loves it. The foundation really wears very well during the whole day, and it gives you light, medium, non-heavy, breathable coverage that is absolutely amazing. And this is my oldie by goodie. Every time I'm coming back to it, I'm like, yes, this is the foundation. This is absolutely the foundation for anyone that is looking for a luxurious skin caring, non-controversial ingredients formula that gives you light, medium coverage with a beautiful luminous finish. This is the one, the Chanel Numero 1. During the whole years, all these years, it is one of my favorite foundations. Then when we go to the other side of the finish, which is a rather matte but a very pretty natural matte, it's this foundation. Guys, oldie but goodie through all the years, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and mine is in the shade 4.75. Every single time when I want to have a good makeup, I'm using this foundation. Beautiful light medium coverage. The biggest thing about this foundation, it is that the skin perfecting formula. There's nothing about the skincare right over here, like throw it away. It is a skin perfecting type of a formula that smooths, that blurs, that doesn't give you much of a coverage, light medium. If you would like to have more coverage, then Power Fabric Plus would be the one for you. This is not my type of a story, that's why it's not featured right over here, although I know very well the Power Fabric Plus. But this is truly a skin perfecting formula without being heavy, being breathable, and giving you a wonderful, super natural finish to your skin. Giorgio Armani, oldie but goodie, an unchanged formula, I believe, through all these years. It is amazing. And then another product that I would like to talk about would be these ones. Oldie but goodie, which is the Guerlain Parure Gold Skin. This one is still not widely available in Europe, which is the version Glow that I love. So we are not going to concentrate a lot about this. I have this foundation. My foundations, there are in the shade 1C. Maybe one day it's gonna come finally and be widely available in Europe. Beautiful foundation, Parure Gold Skin. But so we are going to concentrate on the foundation that is widely available, and it's the version matte, and it is incredible. It is absolutely wonderful, skin perfecting. Another formula that is infused a little bit with the skincare white peony extract that is revitalizing, is right over here within this foundation, and gold. The gold is within this foundation. That's why the price tag is pretty luxurious. What I can say about this foundation, it is a very beautiful on mature skin foundation, although by the end of the day it dries me personally a little bit, my mature skin. How it is going to act on anyone else, we are all different. It's hard to say. But this formula, in comparison with the other formulas that I'm going to feature, is definitely make my skin tired by the end of the day, just a little. Nonetheless, it is a beautiful oldie but goodie, so these ones are the ones that are still in my rotation, although they have been not discovered, they're just like oldies but goodies. So, when it comes to the latest discoveries that has been featured on my channel, what do I have? Guys, I got you covered. I got you covered. I have some tints. I have some foundations. I have some powder foundations. I have some cushions. I have everything for you. And I have some sticks as well. I have everything what you can actually think about when it comes to the foundations coverage. So, let's go now with the lightest coverage with the tints and color correcting products. The first product that I would like to talk about is this one. And it is the Herborian CC Cream. And mine is in the shade Claire. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely an incredible product. Another skin perfecting product that is just infused with skincare that is undetectable on your skin. And I guess this is the magic of this product. The creamy formula comes out as white, and then with the contact of the temperature of your body and of your fingers, it melts with your skin while giving you, it's hard to say a coverage, it evens out your skin tone because it is a CC cream which goes for color correcting cream. It can tend to be a little bit warm orangey despite the fact that it's written that it's clear, but the effect that it gives on my skin, it is absolutely amazing and I absolutely love it. It is a great discovery if you are a fan of makeup, no makeup and such shade, because there are not a lot of the shades. You will be able to, to work around it. You're going to be greeted with a wonderful skin caring product that looks beautiful on your skin, super comfortable to wear on mature skin during the whole day, skin perfecting, absolutely great. Good. Now we're still moving ourselves within the subject of the skin tints, and I have two, which means during this time when you have this autumn and winter type of a period and you're looking for something hydrating, I got you covered with the Hourglass Veil Skin Tint. Mine is in the shade 3. So, it is a truly hydrating skin tint. There are some very incredible ingredients in here, occlusive moisturizing like squalane and meadow foam seed oil that is absolutely moisturizing, hydrating and occlusive. So we do not layer this too much, just a little. Do not forget that, in my opinion, tint is not supposed to give you really coverage. It's supposed to even out your skin tone, and this really does, while it is, especially in this time of the year, does give you a little bit of a hydration as well and a glow as well. So if you want, you can powder this down and you're good to go. Looks absolutely pretty, amazing, super natural, and then it protects your skin from the dehydration and from your skin being dry, thus wrinkly. It is absolutely amazing during this time of the year. But then imagine, okay, the sun is coming out, we have spring, we have summer, we want a little bit of a coverage. What kind of different skin tint I can propose? Well, I got you covered. I said it. And it is the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint. Enhancing Tint, Seamless Skin, and mine is in the shade T3. A wonderful, incredible shade range when it comes to this product. T3 is incredible. I actually tried the T5, which comes as olive, and it was a little bit too much intensive olive, so I said maybe not necessarily, not for me, but this one is amazing. Super lightweight, gives you it doesn't really give you coverage, it evens out your skin tone and it perfects your skin tone in the most wonderful, beautiful way. The formula, as you can see, it is super lightweight as well. I love this tint. And I guess the honorable mention would be, when it comes to this foundation, the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Foundation, and mine is in the shade number 5. Sometimes in the days, I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint, a little bit of a trick. Sometimes when this is not enough and this is too much, I'm mixing these products, half of this together on my face, and I can't find words to describe how it looks amazing and natural, and it's just love and love. Once again, I'm getting compliments, because when I'm mixing these two products, it looks undetectable, skin perfecting, beautiful, airbrushed, and it's just it's just hard to say that anything is on my face while my face is just looking perfect. A great combo if you would combine both of them. Nonetheless, the tint itself, it works very nice, especially in those seasons, in this part of the year where it's pretty warm. You just want to have something a little bit that is not going to be super heavy, skin perfecting, great tint. And now we're moving to another product, and this is supposed to be called a foundation, Future Skin Oil Free Gel Foundation, and it is from Chantecaille. Mine is in the shade Aura. So this claims to be a foundation. I'm not sure. It's because, of course, they do have a tint. But this claims to be a watery foundation. But then when it comes to the coverage, I don't know. I would say that it is a light coverage. So for me personally, we're still moving within that category of skin tints, actually. Nonetheless, it doesn't mean anything, because it is a gorgeous product, absolutely gorgeous product, super mature skin friendly product that perfects your skin, and it's just I can't words to describe it. It gives you the most beautiful natural finish. It's not heavy to the skin. It wears very well during the whole day. It doesn't require powdering, although if you're gonna powder, you're going to perfect even more your skin. It is, oh my gosh, I can't lie. What a great discovery. And the shade Aura, it is absolutely wonderful, because the Chantecaille shade range is very specific, usually super warm tone, sometimes yellow, and this is the only one that is not yellow within this range, the gel foundation, and it's called Aura, because I checked Aura within the skin tint and it's like different story completely. So this Aura with this foundation in the pot, this is the kings and queens, absolutely incredible for mature skin. It wears absolutely perfect. It doesn't tire your skin. Your skin is going to love it. I love it as well. Great product. Good. So now we close the subject of the skin tints, and let's start with the subject of the foundation, a specific foundation, should I say? What do I mean? The cushion. When it comes to the cushion, oh my gosh, Dior got you covered, and it is the Dior for. It's this one. It is the Dior Forever Cushion Foundation, and mine is in the shade 1CR. I don't know, people do not talk about this product. Maybe they don't like that you have to buy a separate component and a separate foundation and put them all together, which is the double expense that you need to do in order to have this foundation. I love this foundation, and I don't know what is happening, but in the year 2024, Dior is launching products that is just like, we're gagging me with their formula. They improved the technology of the formulas so well that I'm just like, I can't believe it. It's like a different dimension of the coverage products right over here, and it comes with this cushion foundation as well. that gives you quite a lot of coverage. Medium, very easily. It is so super blurring, it is so skin perfecting, and it wears so very well during the whole day that any mature skin is going to love it. Absolutely great product. I was quite surprised. And this is the version normal, and there is a version that is called Glow. I'm definitely very intrigued to explore more of these, because the formula and the technology that is in here, it's actually gagging me. Absolutely. So that would be the cushion. Love it. The next Dior foundation, and there's lots of Dior, but for a reason, would be, guys, this one. This become viral for a reason, and it is the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Stick Foundation, and mine is in the shade 1CR as well. It is absolutely incredible formula. If you thought that you're very familiar with the stick formulas and you haven't tried this, you might be quite surprised. That, like I was. I thought, like, I know everything about the makeup these days. I know everything about the formulas and nothing can surprise me. And then I used this and I was just like, I was like, what is happening, guys? What is happening? What has happened on my face? Why my skin looks so good? Why my skin looks so perfected and airbrushed? On top of that, the blendability is so incredible. It does not feel at all like some sort of a waxy cream stick formula. Quite the contrary, it disappears with your skin, while absolutely it's perfecting your skin. Very mature skin friendly formula. I can't every single time. And as a person that is not using a lot of makeup, look, I already used quite a lot. It's just few swipes. You can even use the warmth of your hands, spread it, and it's done. It's absolutely done. And then it lasts so well during the whole day. You can add anything what you want. It blends with all the other products. It never peels. It never does any surprises. I love it. Great product. Great technology from Dior. Amazing. And then, when it comes to another type of a product, would be the face palettes, and these comes from the Makeup Forever. It is incredible. I have actually the HD Skin and HD Skin Face Essentials palette. What are we dealing in here? We are dealing here with the coverage products and with the products that have blushes that can work as a bronzers as well. Allow me now to open this for you and feature you these products, because each one of them, they have 12 shades, so that you can use it to your own desire. This one has lots of coverage products, some bronzers, some blushes and highlighters. This is very much filled with blushes and a little of a coverage, but you can still make it work. It is absolutely incredible, these products. How do they blend and how do they look and how do they perform on the skin? There is a little bit of a trick to it. In order to make it look absolutely wonderful and gorgeous, light layers. Absolutely light layers, because this is a cream type of a waxy, should I say, formula. If you are going to layer it a lot, then you're going to accentuate everything, all the textures and everything, and then this is not what it's going to look very well. These products, they can work. They look the best layered super lightly as some sort of a color correction, and then they do work, and they definitely beautify my mature skin. They were really very nice as well, and I absolutely love them. I can't like. It's just, oh my gosh, what a great discovery when it comes to the Makeup Forever. It is very travel friendly. You can take just one, put it and travel, and whenever you need, you can use it to give yourself a little bit of a coverage. And I suppose these palettes, they're very good for if you have an outing. If you would like to have some sort of a soiree or something, and you would just like to have a quick and nice makeup, you can put this with a little bit of a brush. There will be lots of blending. It's like playing as a painter, painting yourself lightly. If you're gonna do it a lot, the effect might be quite contrary. Light layers, and then you will be surprised by the beauty of these palettes. So guys, we explored cushions, we explored stick foundations, we explored the cream palettes, and another product that I would like to talk about would be the powder foundation. I got you covered. And it's this one. It is the Natasha Denona High Glam Powder Foundation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there is some sort of an incredible innovative technology within this foundation that makes this foundation looks incredible, which is quite rare for the foundations that are actually a powder foundations, because usually the powder foundations, they have the ingredients that are not super mature skin friendly. This foundation is not like the one. Like that one. This foundation is super mature skin friendly. The light layers are going to perfect your skin, blur your skin, airbrush your skin, even out your skin tone, and it's almost like wearing some sort of a filter on your face. I'm just like, what has happened? What has happened on my face? It is unbelievable and absolutely great technology right over here. This is the foundation and this is the puff. I'm using it with a kabuki brush because this is how I perfect. The component is beautiful. As you can see, there is a mirror. Absolutely incredible, amazing foundation. If you are on the market for the powder foundation, search no more. This is, I believe this is the one. I personally love it. Good. So we explored all sorts of the foundations, and right now let's go to the typical foundations, the liquid foundations, and I got some. The first foundation that I would like to talk about would be this one, and it's from Dior. Again, their technology when it comes to the foundations that has been reformulated or relaunched this year or previously year, it's absolutely incredible. What is so incredible about this foundation? By the way, my shade is the shade 1C. So that you can see it right over here, the shade 1C. What is so incredible about this foundation? First, how much you get product. There is a 50 milliliters of the product. If you are on the market for the luxurious foundations, it's not a secret that you will find a foundation that is usually 30 milliliters. And here you have 50 for the price of every luxurious foundation, which is so good already. It starts really very well. And then what is incredible is that it is a super skin-like type of a foundation. It gives you a beautiful matte skin-like effect to your skin without being drying. There is a skincare infused, this is a skincare infused foundation, no controversials in here whatsoever. My mature skin loves this foundation. On top of that, 50 milliliters for the luxurious foundation that perfects and airbrush your skin. It is absolutely incredible. You can't go wrong with this product. I have been quite surprised, and there has been a moment when I've been wearing this foundation like on and on and on, and I couldn't stop. I absolutely couldn't stop. Absolutely great products. I can't recommend this enough. Especially when you have a mature skin and you're looking for an undetectable foundation that wears very well on your skin and is just skin perfecting. This is the one. Another foundations that I would like to talk about would be, guys, this one. These ones. The Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation and HD Hydra Glow Foundation. If you have actually oily skin, the HD skin might be the good one. If you are mature, normal to dry skin, the Hydra Glow might be the good one. My foundations are in the shade 1R02. I don't know if you can see it right over here. It is a very good shade. I guess the biggest deal of this foundation is its shade range that is super warm, super peachy, almost orangey sometimes. We're missing some sort of a very neutral foundations, olive foundations in here. Most of them, they're really super warm. 1R02 is the one that is not warm, and I love it. This is definitely rather more matte skin perfecting foundation, that it's smoothing, that blurs, and it's very comparable actually to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, while this foundation, the Hydra Glow, is definitely on the really hydrating side. Gives you a very beautiful glow. It is super comfortable to wear on the mature skin and reminds me pretty much of Chanel Numero 1. And then, guys, if by any accident you're going to have both of these foundations and you're going to mix them together, oh my gosh, the perfection of matte, blur, and an airbrush from this foundation with the moisture that comes from this foundation and a little bit of a glow combined all together. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible foundations. Definitely foundations that are worth any interest. I love them. Okay guys, so right now we are moving into more coverage, medium coverage, and the foundation that I would like to talk about that absolutely stole my heart would be this one. And it is from the Glossier foundation, and mine is in the shade, I don't know if I will be able to say it, very light 4, I think, very light 4. Oh my gosh, this foundation is so good. Oh my gosh, this foundation is so good. And there is a coverage. Such a surprise from the Glossier. For me, it was such a great discovery. I absolutely love it. On top of that, VL4, as you can see, pretty matchy with my skin tone. I love it. What it does, this foundation gives you coverage, so you don't need a whole pump. If you like to have a light coverage, one pump for me personally is more than enough. And then it gives you a very beautiful, natural, soft matte finish that doesn't look like makeup at all. It actually looks like skin, and then it lasts very long. It doesn't require to be powdered. My mature skin absolutely loves it. And it is infused with a skincare as well. I can't get enough of this. I mean, every single time, starting from the first application when I applied it, it was a love. It was a love from the first sight and a huge surprise from the Glossier. I think it is a very successful launch when it comes to the Glossier themselves. I absolutely love it. So yes, that's the another foundation that I have, and we're now moving into this kind of a category of the solid medium coverage. Another foundation that I would like to talk about, and it is within this category, is this one, and it is the Fenty Beauty soft lit foundations. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny, I can't read it. There you go. Yeah, soft lit foundation, and mine is in the shade 150. Oh my gosh. Great. Absolutely incredible, great products. There is more of this product in comparison with the others. I think it's like 35 milliliters or so. And then this is truly as well packed with great ingredients. This is a beautiful, it gives this foundation, it gives you a very beautiful natural finish. It does not dry your mature skin, and it is super comfortable to wear. By the end of the day, your skin is going to be super happy by wearing this makeup. Your skin is not going to be tired, it's going to be still. This foundation is actually breathable and very comfortable to wear. A great discovery and a huge surprise when it comes to the Fenty Beauty and their coverage products. Back in the past, I wasn't really very on it. I kind of thought that it's always the brand that aims towards the oily skins, and they have products that are oily skin friendly, so I couldn't find myself within the subject. But then when I discovered this one and the shade 150, very matchy, it was a love at the first sight. And my skin absolutely loved it as well. Great foundation, and I love it. Good, guys. And the last foundation that I would like to feature in this category would be a full coverage foundation, and it is oldie but goodie. But hey, Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 1 and 2 Ecru. Oh my gosh. I mean, what is so incredible about this foundation is that it is super lightweight, and yet it is packed with pigment, and it is a breathable foundation, skin perfecting foundation. I absolutely love it. What is absolutely unacceptable about this foundation is that it's being sold without a pump, and you have to splurge more to have the pump from Estee Lauder like I have. And I guess that's the biggest minus. And this is actually rather a foundation, a product that it's meant to look very nice on your skin and perform very well, rather than this new trend when it comes to the skin caring foundation. So for me, protecting my skin before layering this foundation is definitely very important. Putting some sort of primers, it's definitely more than welcome, because the ingredients in here, as I've said, are typically long wearing foundation ingredients. Nonetheless, if we're gonna pass this foundation is going to greet you with an absolutely incredible, beautiful finish. Super long wear, your skin is covered, is perfected. The coverage can be buildable, can be super sheer, but then it can be practically full. And it's breathable. It is a wonderful and super surprising product. Whew. Alright guys, so that would be all when it comes to my personal choice of the luxurious foundations for you. As you can see, there is a lot to choose from. And if you would be wondering what kind of a foundation I am going to choose for myself, and for the best of these, already the best of, it's going to be the one that I don't see it right now. No, there it is. It's going to be drums. Ta-da! Chantecaille. Guys, Chantecaille Future Skin oil-free gel foundation. This is the foundation that is going to land on my face, and you're going to see it in just a second. By the way, we're losing light. Maybe like this, it's gonna be better, I wonder. Good, we're going to continue with a light like this, and this is the foundation that is going to land on my face. So let's go and apply this product. Alright guys, so the foundation is applied. the foundation from Chantecaille, and this is how it looks like. Allow me to approach, in my opinion, when it comes to the products of 2024 that I have discovered, this is an absolute perfection in the subject that I am looking for, a skin perfecting foundation that is non-heavy and absolutely undetectable on your skin, while giving me this kind of like, oh my gosh, effect. And as you can see, whatever was mattified thanks to the primer is mattified, whatever is glowy, it's peeking through, and it looks just incredibly natural. Good. So right now we're going to the subject of the concealers, and this is a super important subject. By the way, we absolutely lost natural light. As you can see, it's 3 o'clock and we ran out of the natural light. It's unbelievable. So as much as I would love to film in the natural light, we have to use the studio light and continue with the subject. And I'm just like looking at myself, I'm just gagging. I'm just like, wow, okay, what is happening? Gorgeous, gorgeous. So now we touch the subject of the concealers. Guys, the concealer, a super important subject. And I'll be absolutely honest with you that in 2024, I tested some concealers, but me personally, when it comes to makeup, I hardly ever wear concealers these days because my under eye area is extremely difficult. As you can see, there's lots of fine lines and wrinkles right over here. There's a lots of work and gestures and everything that happens with my skin. So whenever I'm going to put a concealer, it's never going to look good. Never. So that's my own personal opinion. No matter how I'm going to prepare, no matter how I'm gonna set, whatever, whatnot, it is not looking good, or at least looking the way I would like it to look like. Basically, all of the concealers, they're going to be visible on my skin. And why would I wear a visible concealer? It's like, I like a natural makeup, a makeup, no makeup. So for me, I do not feel myself being forced to use something that doesn't really fully, perfectly work for me. So the concealers that I'm going to propose and show it to you, they're in that category, they're good. Or more than good, but they're definitely not perfect. On mature skin, they're going to be visible sooner or later. They're going to tire my mature under eye area, and this is something that I'm not gravitating to. But as a beauty, should I say, YouTuber, I definitely have a chance to test lots of most interesting launches of the year 2024, and here I am with the concealers that I consider they're definitely worth noting. On the subject of the concealers that looks good, the first concealer that I would like to talk about would be the Glossier Stretch Concealer. Mine is in the same shade as the foundation, Very Light 4. It is a solid concealer. It has a very unique kind of like waxy formula. Definitely looks extremely pretty by the beginning of the day and the application, and then it wears off. It wears off gradually to the point when it almost disappears by the end of the day. And when I talk by the end of the day, it's like 10 hours of wear. So have that in mind. Nonetheless, it is a very interesting position from the Glossier. It is definitely stretch concealer. It works with your skin. On my skin, it just wears off and it almost disappears. That is my personal opinion. That's why it's still worth noting for its purpose and its stretchability, should I say, but it's definitely not a perfection concealer. The second concealer that is worth noting would be the one from Natasha Denona, High Glam Concealer, and mine is in the shade N2. It is a very interesting concealer. It has been widely discussed on my channel, including the formula and everything. What is interesting about this, it is a high coverage concealer with its lightweight formula. Lightweight formula, full coverage concealer. This is what I can say about this concealer. It looks nice when applied, and then it's because it tries to be full coverage and it's kind of like doesn't go anywhere type of a concealer. It definitely makes my under eye area pretty tired by the end of the day, so it becomes visible, and I don't want to have a visible makeup in any part of my face, and especially the concealer. It is worth to be mentioned as a good and solid position, but definitely does not belong to the perfection subject. Good. Another product that I would like to talk about would be the Guerlain. It's hard even to say. It's like her Guerlain Precious Light. Is it the concealer? It's called that. It's called Illuminator. The biggest highlight of this is its ingredients list. Absolutely incredible ingredients list. There are peptides, there are ceramides, there are some soothing ingredients, moisturizing ingredients in the pen. So it is as putting some sort of a serum under eye area with some sort of a pigment. In the beginning it looks gorgeous, but then by the end of the day it definitely shows some sign of wear. So for me personally, it is not a perfect concealer, it is a solid position, and definitely something that I'm happy that I have a chance to test it out. A good, solid position from Guerlain. And another concealer that I would like to mention would be the Herborian Super BB Concealer, and mine is in the shade Clair. This concealer is packed with skincare. It's amazing. There is a lot of skincare right over here in this concealer, and if you don't have many fine lines and wrinkles, you're gonna love it because it's gonna wear very well. But if you have lots of fine lines and wrinkles, you're going to see it in the middle of the day or by the end of the day. It's definitely going to be visible because it's wear. It's very good in the beginning, and then it kind of goes down by the end of the day, and then it becomes visible. So in comparison with the others that I've just said, it is another solid, interesting position among these concealers, and only good and solid position and not perfect. Worth noting. Good. And now I have prepared 3 concealers that I consider they were the best in my under eye area. The first concealer that I would like to talk about would be this one, and it is a concealer from Gucci, Concentré de Beauté, and oh my gosh, I can't tell you the shade right now. There is no way I can tell you the shade. I try to paste it during the post-production. So what it is with this concealer, this is a very unique formula, a very smoothing formula, a very skin perfecting formula, should I say. This is the formula that I personally call an aggressive formula of the concealer that tries to grip to your skin and doesn't want to let go. This is basically what it does, actually. It grips to your skin and doesn't want to let go. So it comes at some sort of a cost while showing and being visible in fine lines and wrinkles. Nonetheless, it wears pretty well. Better in comparison with the previous ones that I just shown. There is nothing when it comes to the aspect of the skin caring. It is just a skin perfecting smoothing formula that is within this concealer. A very interesting position from Gucci. If you don't have many fine lines and wrinkles, you might be actually in love with this position. Another concealer that I would like to talk about would be the one from the House Labs. I believe it's the Triclone Skin Tech Concealer, and mine is in the shade 05 Fair Peach. This is a skincare packed concealer that is so thick. It's so thick that it's almost like a paste. But then it is definitely a full coverage concealer, and then this is the most important thing, is how this concealer is going to look like in my under eye area by the end of the day. And it definitely looks good, if not better, in comparison with the one that is full coverage from Natasha Denona. If I would have to choose today, in this kind of part of the year when everything is just dry, this definitely would be the one, because it's least drying, least accentuating my fine lines and wrinkles, and my mature skin absolutely love it. It is definitely a worth mentioning concealer. And the last one that I would like to talk about would be the one from Fenty Beauty. This is the We're Even concealer, and mine is in the shade 175W. A very interesting skincare packed concealer that is a non-drying concealer, very comfortable to wear in my under eye area, and this concealer wears and looks the best in my under eye area from the application till the very last minute of the day before washing my whole makeup. It is still going to be visible in my under eye area, but then if I would have to compare it with the others, I would give them a very good concealer. The others were like good, then the House Labs Gucci and this ones are very good. None of these concealers that I have featured, they're perfect. So that is my opinion. And guys, for the sake of this video and this presentation, I am actually going to use the concealer from Fenty Beauty and conceal a little bit of my under eye area. Alright guys, so as you can see, we lost the light. So just like, we lost the light completely, and I don't know what is happening, but just like, I film all day, basically. I film all day, but it's almost 4 o'clock. Good, we're continuing with the subject. This is how it looks like now when you're gonna have primed your primed face, when you're going to have the Chantecaille foundation, and then when you're gonna have the Fenty Beauty We're Even concealer. This is how it looks like. So as you can see, my face is very much perfected, but it needs some color. So right now we're going to touch another subject, which is bronzers. We're going to touch the subject of the bronzers, and guys, I'm going to first show you all these but goodies because I think they're absolutely amazing, and the products that I always come back with, and products that I think they're always worth your interest. There might be always worth your interest is the one from Charlotte Tilbury Firm Star Bronze and Glow Face Palette. Not only it looks amazing in this packaging, but then the bronze and the highlight, you can, this is a very unique shade, right? I hardly ever swatch. I'm not a very big fan of swatching. There you go. As you can see, a very unique bronzy shade that gives you a little bit of a warmth. If you're gonna connect it with this highlighter, it's going to be super glowy bronzer. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. Always, always here with me. And whenever I'm coming back, I love the effect it gives me. Another product is from Charlotte Tilbury as well, and it is the beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer. and mine is in the shade 1. Can we just like have a moment about this incredible packaging? And then when you open this, you have the bronzer that is huge, and then you have the mirror. You can take it anywhere with you, and then there is a beautiful skin brush that just you can swirl very gently and have an amazing effect. Every time I'm coming back to this formula, I'm absolutely gagging, because this is a cream formula that kind of changes into the powder that is super beautifying and smoothing, and the shade right over here is very unique as well. It's neither warm, neither cool tone. It looks absolutely, the camera is not able to pick it up fully, obviously, because we don't have any more light, but it is absolutely amazing, beautiful bronzer. I love coming back to it, and then if you're gonna travel, you're gonna have a beautiful mirror as well. Amazing bronzer. And another bronzer that I would like to talk about, and it is in cream, it's bronzer by Mario, and it is Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, and it is in the shade Light. And as you can see, we like each other. This is a super creamy bronzer that gives you this kind of like glowy effect, a little waxy as well. And then when you're gonna swatch it, this is how it looks like. So as you can see, these shades, they're actually quite similar to each other. And then it kind of like demi-transparent. It kind of melts with your skin, blends with your skin, giving you a wonderful and beautiful effect. And I personally like it as well. So it's always the bronzer that I like to come back, and it is very unique. And the last one that is oldie but goodie still within my collection would be the one from the Rare Beauty, and it is called the Power Boost bronzer in the stick. This is the Power Boost, which means that it's shade. And this formula, oh my gosh, you will not believe it. You have to just see it. Look. It's one swipe. One swipe of the Power Boost from Rare Beauty, and then it blends, it melts. It is rather more on the warming side. A wonderful and gorgeous bronzer that I have in my collection, and I'm happy that I have it in my collection. And now let's talk a little bit about the new discoveries, guys. The new discoveries. The first one that is not new on the market, but it was new for me when I tested cosmetics products from the Fenty Beauty. It's this one, the Fenty Beauty Stick in Amber. Oldie but goodie with its super unique shade, Amber. Allow me now to swatch it for you. Oh. It's like a mixture of warmth and coolness at the same time. It gives you a very unique, incredible effect on your skin. It blends with your skin. I absolutely love it. The formula is a little bit stiff in comparison with the other cream stick formulas. Nonetheless, the effect it gives, it is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Another bronzer that I would like to talk about would be from the Westman Atelier in the shade Biscuit. It is right over here, guys, and allow me now to swatch it for you. There you go. Another super unique combination, and I think this combination is the best when warmth meets with the coolness at the same time. Some sort of a bronzer type of the product. I absolutely love it. It works, it blends, it melts, it perfects. A very interesting bronzer, and one of my favorite products when it comes to the Westman Atelier, because the test of Westman Atelier was like so-so, but the bronzer is absolutely definitely worth the attention. Another product that I would like to talk about would be the one from the Glossier, the Cloud Paint. Allow me now to do the swatch of the Cloud Paint right over here, which is quite the challenge because of its formula in the tube. There you go. Ah, so beautiful. So beautiful. I need to stretch it in here because I'm running out of the arm. There you go. So beautiful, so creamy. It can wear off by the end of the day for sure. But then it depends how are you going to layer it. I like to layer it lightly. If you're gonna pack it on, then you're gonna have lots of payoff. If you're gonna layer it lightly, and this is the beauty actually of the products from Glossier, that it's kind of like demi-translucent. It's like there is something on your face, but then is it? You don't know, you kind of know, you're not sure. This is the one. Absolutely lovely, gorgeous product from the Glossier. I absolutely love it. And then there is one that was a huge surprise when it comes to this type of a product, and it is the Dior Forever Skin Contour product, the bronzer from Dior. The bronzer from Dior was absolutely a huge surprise, a very positive surprise. And allow me now to do the swatch. I'm running out of the space. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my gosh, guys. It is a perfection. It is absolutely a perfection when it comes to this bronzer, a mixture of cool tone with warmth right over here. I absolutely love it. And then the way how it blends and melts with your skin is incredible as well. And the last honorable mention that I think it's definitely worth mentioning would be the powder formula, actually from Makeup Forever, and it is the Artist Sculpt Bronzer, and mine is in the shade S400 Precious Latte. This formula is so good, so surprisingly good. And then the shade, as you can see, it is incredible as well. Super buttery smooth when it comes to the powder formula. That for the skin like mine. Oh, I need more. Fair tone skin. I don't know if you will be able to see it. It is super subtle but visible at the same time. So for the fans of the makeup, no makeup, it is absolutely incredible. So there you have it, the bronzers that are in my collection. I think they're absolutely kings and queens when it comes to the formula and its performance right over here in your eyes. So for the needs of this episode and my personal favorites, what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply the Dior right over here in the creams, because this is the dry area right over here, and then in the outside part I'm going to use the Makeup Forever, and we're going to combine these bronzers, and then you're gonna see the effect on my face. Alright guys, so as you can see, the bronzer is applied when every new application is just looking better and better. That's why these are my favorites. They're my favorite for the reason. So right now we're touching the next category, which is going to be the blushes. And when it comes to blushes, I got you covered. I got some powder, some cream, some liquid. I even have the blush lighter. So let's go. I guess when it comes to the palettes and when it comes to the powder formulations, there is none better formulation than the one from the Hourglass. I deeply believe that the Hourglass is just like the kings and queens when it comes to the powder formulations. Oh my gosh, can we just have a moment while looking at these blushes? Of course, if you are a fan of matte blushes, stay away from the Hourglass because they're not going to provide rather more makeup forever with their powder blushes that they have a matte side. The matte finish they might provide this. The Hourglass magic is within its beautiful, radiant, non-super glowy finish that they provide, and they are over here. Me, as I'm getting older, I have noticed that my area right over here is getting drier and drier. So layering powders enhances the dryness. So as much as I am a huge fan of these blushes from the Hourglass, oh, I'm using it less and less. Nonetheless, when it comes to my personal favorites, when it comes to the palettes and the blushes, I still believe that the Hourglass is the master of the powder formulas. Then, when it comes to the face palette and the cream formulas, oh my gosh, guys, the latest launch from Makeup Forever got you covered. The HD Skin Blush and Glow Palette. Can you just, 12 shades. For the price it is offering, you're getting 12 unique shades, blushes, and blush lighters. There is some pigment right over here, so I would call it blush lighter because they come out as a luminous blush, would I say. They're rather less luminous. These one definitely luminous, and I absolutely love them. How juicy and healthy they look on my skin. I cannot put them down, which means I guess you can tell. You can tell that I tried practically almost all the shades, and I've tried to work out with most of the shades. This Barbie pink is so gorgeous. Oh my god. And these two, the coral luminescent, is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely amazing palette and formula from Makeup Forever. Especially on mature skin when you're looking for a non-drying formula. Another blushes that I have tested out were from the Hourglass, the liquid blushes, and they are in the shade Future and in the shade Whim. So guys, what I can say about this, be careful. Be careful because they are super pigmented. One drop, one teeny tiny drop is already more than enough. Nonetheless, they're interesting blushes, but you have to be skillful to apply it the way you want and desire. If you are a fan of the no problem, easy application, the Hourglass might not be the one. You might over blush yourself and then it might be difficult to take them down. The shades are super interesting. Future and Whim, absolutely beautiful, super pigmented. So apply it with a skill. And this is all what I have. Absolutely really beautiful, beautiful blushes. When it comes to another blush that is super long wearing, very unique in shade and quite pigmented, is the one from the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And mine is in the shade, will I be able to say, 50.5. Hey, be careful. This is the blush that is super pigmented as well, so you have to approach with care and skill. But then, if you're actually going to do it, you're going to be greeted by a beautiful, luminous blush that is not super radiant. It looks super natural on the skin. It blends very nice, and then it's a super long lasting. It grips and it stays. I absolutely love it. I think it's a very interesting, luxurious proposition from Giorgio Armani. Another blush that I would like to talk about would be the Glossier the Clown Paint. Guys, this is amazing. This is truly amazing. I love it. The Clown Paint. I have one in the shade Puff and Beam. There you go. In Puff and Beam. Because I always go towards the pinkish and towards the coralish peachy. And then I can use sometimes this one or mix them together. It is incredible. So what is going on with the cloud paints? It's transparency, which means translucency, which they are super subtle. For people who loves makeup, no makeup, you're going to love it. By the end of the day, they are going to wear off. But then by the beginning of the day, they're absolutely beautiful. I love them. It's that this type of a makeup, no makeup, when it's like nothing, but there's still something. And then it gives you control, because obviously it starts with almost nothing, and then you can build it up and control it and do whatever you want with them. Absolutely incredible. So for me, it was a great discovery. And during the summer, when I was wearing a super subtle makeup, this was just like a gem. I absolutely love them. And then we're talking about the blush lighters, when the blushes are actually going to meet with the highlighters. And a huge discovery and a surprise were from Dior. They write over here, we have the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer, and mine is in the shade Rosy and Peachy. And guys, be careful. Absolutely be careful, because they are pigmented. And for me, they are a perfect exchange in comparison with Charlotte Tilbury, Glowgasm, Pinkgasm, and Peachgasm. So it's up to you to decide. Should you go towards the Charlotte Tilbury, Pinkgasm, and Peachgasm, or should you go towards the Dior, which is Rosy and Peachy? It's up to you, because the effect they're going to give, it's quite similar. Actually, allow me now to show you the original Pinkgasm. Oh, still so beautiful. Oh my gosh, Pinkgasm, oldie but goodie. And then Rosy from the Dior. And blend it. Alright. And now we're going to take the Peachgasm from Charlotte. Ah, so pretty. These are ones. These ones so pretty. I haven't been using for a little while. Now when I'm applying it, it reminds me how beautiful they are. And then the Peachy from the Dior. So that you can have your own comparison. Ta-da! Charlotte Tilbury, Pinkgasm, Peachy from Dior, Charlotte Tilbury, Peachgasm, and then Peachy from Dior. This is how it looks like, guys. As you can see, the similarities are absolutely striking. So it's up to you to decide. The one thing that is very important, the ones from the Dior that are new to the market, they're pigmented. So you have to be careful and you have to be skillful to blend them on your skin. So that would be all when it comes to this category, the amazing blushes of the year 2024. And have you been wondering what kind of blushes I am going to apply on my skin when it comes to the creams? Guys, I'm going to apply my new love, which is the Makeup Forever cream blushes, and probably I'm going to mix this gorgeous, vibrant pink with these blush lighters all together to have a wonderful and gorgeous effect on my skin. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, every moment I'm looking at myself, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. My favorites in action, everything is coming. And the makeup look it gives me, I'm absolutely gagging. So guys, right now the application of the creams and liquids is done, and right now it's time to jump to another category, which is going to be the powders, guys, the powders. So what are we actually going to do? I am going to introduce to you my favorite powders that I have in my collection that I absolutely love and adore. And a little bit of a disclaimer, because of my age and of my skin type that is mature, normal to dry, I am definitely not looking for a super matte setting powder. I rather look for the powder, no powder type of a situation that sets slightly, but rather gives you a finish, an effect, which means I am a very big fan of the finishing powders rather more than the setting powders. So if within my collection that I'm going to introduce you, I'm going to introduce you powders that don't have much of a setting powder that has not much of a setting power, but rather powders that are absolutely incredible and beautifying to your skin, giving you a little bit of a radiance and a little bit of a glow. And I have two types of powders, pressed and loose powder. I am personally a huge fan of the pressed powder because they don't take that much space as the loose powder, and then when you take out the loose powder, practically it goes everywhere. You waste some of the product, and it's just not my vibe. Nonetheless, when it comes to the powders, I got you covered. Here are my favorites for the year of 2024. Oldie but goodie, never change, never ever change, which is the one from the Pat McGrath Labs, and it is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Powder Eye Powder in the shade Light, which is actually quite funny because if you're gonna look at it, it is white. But it doesn't leave any white cast on the eyes, and it is the most subtle, gentle, smoothing, perfecting under eye area that I can find on the market. I'm super intrigued about the powder from By Terry, the hyaluronic one. I touched it. I had the chance to test it and touched it. I will. Oh, so I'm super intrigued. But when it comes to the under eye area, this is the one. I don't need any more, and this is the one. And as you can see, when you look at the usage, there's still a lot of it. This only says and confirms what I've said, that I'm not using a lot of concealers and setting powders for the past year. Nonetheless, if I would have to reach out for the powder to set my under eye area, that would be the one. Then when it comes to the loose powders, guys, the loose powders, they are over here. The first one is from Hourglass, the Hourglass Veil Powder. Whew. So its setting power, it's minimalistic, but how does it finishes your makeup? It is absolutely wonderful. It can save any makeup, and it's just like, it's not really like luminous, but at the same time it's not matte. It's kind of like something in between. You would have to apply it to see what am I talking about. It is a perfection. When it comes to the powder on the mature skin, it revives your complexion. It can actually make your complexion even look better. I absolutely love it. It is a great and wonderful powder from the Hourglass. Another powder that I would like to talk about with a minimalistic setting power would be the one from the House Labs. Another, guys, another amazing powder. Mine is in the shade Translucent. as you can see, there is a mesh right over here and there is a powder right over here. This actually and truly is a skincare infused powder that on mature skin, it's just like, oh my gosh, it won't dry. It will slightly set and it will perfect your skin and perfect your makeup. Is just amazing, absolutely amazing, a must try powder on the mature skin. Once again, and I cannot emphasize this more than necessary, that its setting power is minimalistic. What kind of a magic lies within this powder is its mature skin friendly feature. This is what I would say. Absolutely amazing product for mature skin. And then, by any chance, if you would be looking for a real setting powder that is going to set your makeup like then guys, the Huda Beauty got you covered. The Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake is my powder, and this is the one that does it all. Mattifies, blurs, perfects, smooths everything. Absolutely. And guys, that doesn't mean that this powder cannot be used on mature skin. Light, smooth layers is a way to go. And you'll be actually quite surprised how beautiful it can look like even on a mature skin. Do not bake, by all means, with this powder. That's not for us. That's not for mature, normal to dry skin. But you can still use it in a super light layers to see how amazing it looks like and what kind of a performance it has and how lovely it can extend the life of your makeup. Good. And now I have the category of the pressed powders. And guys, Hourglass Ambient Powder in the shade Diffused Light right over here. Just never ends. I mean, I'm using it, but it's just like never ends. This has saved my makeup so many times. It has saved my makeup. Sometimes when I think, oh my gosh, there's too much of this, there's too much of that, then I'm putting this finishing powder, because I would call it a finishing powder that gives an effect, a finish. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It smooths, it blurs, it gives you this slight luminosity, it revives your complexion, and because it is slightly color correcting on me, on this diffused light, which means if I would put too much of a blush and over blush myself, I can put this powder and it's going to tone down this blush, which is incredible. So yes, ambient diffuse light from the Hourglass is the kings and queens for me when it comes to its finishing and beautifying power on mature skin. Another powder that is worth mentioning is the one from the Kosas, and it is the Cloud Set in the shade Airy. So the trick of this powder is, look at the shade. Oh my gosh. Light layers. Never ever I use a puff or anything like this, because you're gonna pack it on and then it's going to look heavy. Light layers, light swirling with a brush, and then if you're going to put it in a light layer, it's not going to dry your skin. It's packed with a skincare. It's going to perfect your complexion and give you a beautiful finish with this powder. Absolutely amazing. Light layers. I cannot stress it enough when it comes to this powder from Kosas. And then when it comes to oldie but goodie, guys, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, and mine is in the shade One Fair. This is the backup. I still haven't used it because I'm finishing my old ones that is in my right over here for a very long time. It's just about to be finished. This is how we love each other. Oh my gosh. Guys, This is the kings and queens when it comes to the mature skin. A skincare infused powder that blurs, that smooths, that slightly sets, that is non-drying, that is an absolute perfection. It mattifies in the areas when you want it, and it's, oh, stop it, like, oh my gosh, it is absolutely amazing. So for me, this is the product that always has to be with me when it comes to makeup, and it is right over here. I have a backup, and amazing, absolutely product. And the last pressed powder that I would like to talk about would be the pressed powder from Makeup Forever, the Ultra HD powder, and mine is in the shade 01, I think, translucent, and it is actually a white powder. I don't know if you can see it, the dent right over here. We are using each other. We are definitely using, and when it comes to the smoothness, it is almost as smooth as the one from the Pat McGrath. The smoothness, it is absolutely incredible. It is slightly luminous. I don't know if you can see it. So it's not super matte, and my skin loves it. A beautiful, really beautiful finishing powder that comes from the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. My skin loves it, and my complexion always, when I'm using it in my T-zone, it is incredible. So guys, when it comes to the application of this category, do you know what I'm going to use? Guys, to set and blur my T-zone, I'm going to use Makeup Forever. And to finish everything, I'm going to use the one from the Hourglass, that is the diffused light. And to set my under eye area, I'm going to use Pat McGrath. So in general, yes, this is me. This is my perfection powders. These powders I'm going to use right now to show you the perfection when it comes to my makeup. Alright guys, so we are beautifully powdered and smoothed, and this is the effect that I can have by now. But by combining all of these products, we are almost done by presenting my favorites, but it is not over. Now it's time for the next step, and that step is going to be all about highlighters. Guys, the highlighters, there is not much of the change because my highlighter from the previous years is still my best highlighter. And if you have been wondering what kind of a product this is, it's right over here, and it's from Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect highlighter, and mine is in the shade Pillow Talk Glow. This is, in my humble opinion, one of the best highlighters that you can have, that gives you the glass skin without leaving a streaks, without leaving some sort of a glitter, powder, whatever, without accentuating fine lines and wrinkles and texture. This is the one. And this is how it looks like, guys, in the shade Pillow Talk, which looks basically like a skin, like your body. I am not going to swatch right over here because I do not want to have an impact on the formula, and no. But I'm going to apply it in just a second, and then you're going to see how it is going to look like and perform. And the best way how I apply it, apologies for the dirty brush, but this is the brush that has only been used with this product. It is discontinued from the very old Sephora Pro collection. People are asking me sometimes about this brush. This brush is discontinued, but this is the best brush to glide on the product and to apply the product onto your skin. As you can see, the tip is very fine. I don't know if there is on the market any kind of a brush like this one. If I would have to design the brush, I would definitely design something like this. It is amazing for applying such kind of a highlighter. You're going to see it in a second. And then another highlighter that I would like to talk about would be a sparkly highlighter, because I am a very big fan of sparkles. And I don't think that there are any other better highlighters than the ones from the Fenty Beauty. And mine are two. I have two of them. One is called How Many Carats, and the second one is called Rose Rave. I like this formula so much, and I think that there are no better formulas than this one, than these ones. There might be many highlighters in them on the market, but I don't think there is anything that can beat this formula. This is so unique. This is powder, and yet it is so soft, almost like you could squish it at certain point. And then this one, the Rose Rave, it's beautiful. It looks like your skin as well. So both of them combined, actually, which is How Many Carats and Rose Rave, it's going to give me the most beautiful highlight with sparkles on my cheekbones, something that I love. And I love the sparkly highlighter so much from Fenty Beauty that I actually went with a limited collection, and it is the palette right over here. It was the Fenty Beauty Arcane Quad Kilowatt collection. And then, gosh, guys, I can't. Not only the packaging, it is insane, so gorgeous, unique, and beautiful. But then you open it, and then look at those beautiful highlighters in different shades. This gold, oh my gosh, like to put it on your eyelid, like all of them actually. You can put all of them on your eyelids as one and done eyeshadow. First the concealer, and then these highlighters, and it's amazing, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. So this is, as much as I love the sparkly formula from Fenty Beauty, if you like to sparkle and shine and attract the attention from the sparkles, the Fenty Beauty got you covered with the most luxurious and unique formula right over here. So yes, that would be my favorite highlighters that I used and that I was using in the year 2024. Let's apply it and see how they are going to look like on my face. Alright guys, so the highlighters are applied and can you just like see it? The glass skin, nothing, look from the close-up, like nothing is accentuated, there are no streaks, nothing, everything melts with my skin tone, with everything what has been applied beforehand, and I'm just like glowing, but in the most beautiful, luxurious, sophisticated way. I love it. I'm just like gagging. Okay, guys, and right now I can't believe it. Are you with me thus far? Because the episode, oh my gosh, it's like the end of the day. We're still here. I was not expecting for it to be recording for such a long time, but I definitely have prepared so many products for you. And yeah, here we are. Anyway, guys, the last category is going to be lip products. I don't know if you even know, but I am a super big fan, if almost not a freak, when it comes to lips. When it comes to lippies, when it comes to the lip products, but lipsticks aside, like lip balms, lip oils, any kind of products that are nourishing to my lips, I love them. I absolutely love them, so we are touching this last category. And let's start a little bit from the drugstore, because it surprised me to the point when I actually used it all. And it is from NYX. The NYX Fat Oil Stick Click? I don't know, can we see the shade right over here? Yes, it's shade number 4, going viral. Oh my gosh, guys, it was such a surprise. I used it. There is no more. It looks like my skin, it looks like my lips, but better. And you just click it and then it comes out. It's just like, oh my gosh, so good. Such a great quality product. Of course, when it comes to the packaging, we're talking about the NYX, so don't expect too much. But then the price tag attached to it is just amazing. My lips loves it. My lips looks beautiful after using this product, and I was quite surprised that it can look that good. So for me, it is absolutely a very nice find, and I'm super happy that I have it, because I totally, thoroughly have enjoyed this. Good. Another category would be the lip balms, and I've been there exploring the lip balms, like the one from the Dior. I mean, I was having high expectations, because it's Dior, because it's the packaging, because, you know, it's the balm, and then it's refillable, so everything was just like, yes, check, and then you have the balm itself, and, I mean, for the balm itself, it is good, but I'm going to show you better. I'm definitely going to show you better, but I definitely wanted to feature this in this episode. And then the second lip balm that I wanted to feature in this episode was the one from the Charlotte Tilbury, the Enigmatic Edward lip balm. I mean, the packaging is absolutely amazing, and then it's refillable as well. So we love these days the refillable lip balms. And then you have the lip balm, and that's it. I mean, there's nothing overwhelming about these two lip balms from either the Dior or the Charlotte Tilbury. They're nourishing, but they're just regular lip balms. I am enjoying them, but I'm not crazy over them. So that's the lip balms I wanted to mention. Another lip balm that is absolutely mind-blowing in my opinion is the one from Guerlain, the Kiss Kiss, what are you? Kiss Kiss Bee Glow, and mine is in the shade 309 Honey Glow. Honey, look at this, like we like each other. Honey infused lip balm that changes according to your pH, as is giving you a very subtle glow and a very subtle color, because this balm reacts to your pH. It is incredible, wonderful, gorgeous, nourishing lip balm. There is a honey in it, in here as a skincare, and the packaging is metallic, it is heavy, it is luxurious, it gives me this vibe, this luxurious vibes. I love it, and it comes from the Guerlain. So that's one of my favorite lip balms. And when I like to use it as well with the lip oil from Guerlain, and this is the Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Oil in 309 honey glow. So guys, oh my gosh, this is a wonderful find and a true nourishing and kind of occlusive lip oil that I love and that my lips love. So when I'm going to bed, very often I put on this balm, I put on this oil, and then I'm going to bed, and it lasts whole night, which is so good. So then in the morning I'm waking up with the beautiful, plump, nourished lips. I absolutely love it and I enjoy it. I think these products are absolutely great. They're absolutely amazing. And now let's go a little bit towards the balms that actually have some sort of a pigment, and the one is from the Dior, and it is the Lip Addict balm lipstick, and mine is in the shade 100 Nude. And I mean guys, this looks like your skin but better. It melts with my lips, it nourishes my lips, it gives a very beautiful satin color, which I love, because I don't want my lips screaming there is a lipstick. I want something nourishing and with a little bit of a color, and this shade 100 is giving me it's giving me the nourishment, it's giving me a little bit of a glow and a little bit of a shade. I absolutely love it. Great products from Dior. And the ones that absolutely have surprised me. The one was a lip balm, a lipstick from the Lisa Eldridge. And it is this Balm Embrace, and mine is in the shade, you probably can't see it, Épanoui. Oh my gosh, guys, we like each other. Again, this is a paradise to your lips. I mean, this is already good, but this is like a different dimension. What happens with your lips, I can't describe. It's smooth. It is kind of like some sort of a coat of something incredible, nourishing, and occlusive on your lips that stays, that makes your lips look healthy and better and plump. I absolutely love it, but not in a way that it's kind of it hurts your lips or something and then it's plumping. No, it's plumped in the best nourishing way, and I absolutely love it. The Épanoui looks like your lips but better, and a great product. And then another product that I would like to talk about, which I wasn't very flattering when I was reviewing it, and then I actually combined this product with Balm Embrace and Épanoui, and I was just like, guys, and it is from Giorgio Armani Prisma Glass, and mine is in the shade, can I tell? 05. And I don't know if you can see it, but I used all of this and I have 30% left. And I don't know if you can see, there is a little bit of a shine and glow that comes from this product, but not too much. Nonetheless, it looks amazing. So when I am going to combine this product from Lisa Eldridge Épanoui with this lip oil, lip gloss, my lips looks amazing, which I am going to show you right now in a second. Have a look and have your own judgment about that. gorgeous, beautiful stars. Paris Star Channel here welcomes you with the finished look. Guys, celebration! My signature look for the year 2024 with the best of luxury, in my opinion, that I can propose to you for the end of the season 2024. And guys, allow me now to approach so that you can have your own look into the situation and your own judgment, because your judgment is the most important. You are the one that decides which products are the best for you, that suits you the best, and that's why this episode is here for you. So guys, allow me now to approach so that you can have your own look into the situations. Guys, my favorite of the year 2024 that I have been using consistently gave me this kind of a unique look. When it comes to the skincare, skin prepping products, when it comes to the primers, then when it comes to the foundation, then when it comes to the concealer, this is how it looks like. Then when it comes to bronzers, when it comes to blushes, when it comes to the highlighters, when it comes to powders, and eventually when it comes to lip products, this is how it looks like. I am so happy that I had a chance to share my personal best, and this is my signature look of the year 2024 when it comes to the luxury beauty. So guys, of course, this is important. This is how this makeup looks like right now in this studio light, so that you can have your own look into the situation and your own judgment, obviously. But then for me it is very important to show you my signature look in different environments. So guys, surprise, surprise, this is how the makeup looks like in the studio light, in the light still existing, a non-artificial light, you know, when during the daylight, because obviously during the filming we ran out of time and it's almost the end of the day. I cannot believe it, how the time flies. And guys, for your own insight, this is how this makeup looks like in the natural light outside, so that you can have your own look. We went back in time. And all these products once again used and put up together so that you can have your own look and your own judgment into the situation. When it comes to the natural light, you can have your full insight when it comes to now, when it comes to the daylight, and when it comes to the natural daylight, so that you can see my own personal look, Paris Star Channel signature look for the year of 2024. In my opinion, it looks absolutely gorgeous and I absolutely love it. I am so curious, what do you think about it? I encourage you to leave me a little bit of a comment if you would like to. I would definitely love to know your opinion. Is this matchy-matchy with what are you looking for when it comes to the luxurious products? Guys, over 70 products has been featured in today's episode. I cannot believe it, but it is a great and constant, non-ending exploration in the world of beauty, when I am picking up just the creme de la creme, top of the top products, so that I can share it with you and feature them so that you can actually see them in action in a close-up and have your own judgment, because your opinion is what matters most. Guys, I cannot believe it, but this episode has come to an end. And what's more, this season 2024 has come to an end. It's been such a great journey. I cannot believe it that one more year has passed. 17th of December marks the birth of my channel, and it's always a moment when we celebrate it, and I'm so happy that I can celebrate it with you. Thank you so very much for being with me this whole time, for supporting my channel willingly. Any kind of a support from your side is definitely something wonderful for me. It fights with the algorithm of YouTube, and it helps to spread my channel, and it attracts more people to my channel, so that we step by step, we are creating a community. Thank you so very much, because, you know, guys, without you, it wouldn't be possible. Without your willing engagement, it would not be possible. So thank you so very much. Guys, this episode has come to an end. This season with Paris Star Channel has come to an end, and all what is left now is to enjoy a beautiful Christmas season and a new year. So from my side, guys, warm wishings. Guys, do not forget that you are loved. Do not forget to tell people that you love them, and don't forget to share love with everyone around you. I guess this is my own wishing. Enjoy this wonderful Christmas season. May it be for you wonderful, unique, and adventurous. And from the bottom of my heart, Paris Star Channel wishes you a wonderful and unforgettable happy new year. May the new year bring for you new and wonderful and exciting adventures. Thank you for another year of this journey in the world of beauty together, when I can share with you my personal best top of the top products of the year, and show you my signature look, Paris Star Channel look of the year 2024. Guys, thank you very much for everything. Time to say goodbye. So guys, kisses and cuddles. But as for now, guys, bye bye.